Please sit up straight. Close your eyes and bring your hands palms down, please. Okay, just stay there for a few seconds. Take a deep inhale and exhale through your mouth. Again, take another deep inhale and exhale through your mouth. And we're going to do that one more time. Inhale and exhale through your mouth. The next one, you're going to take a deep inhale and slowly exhale through the nose. Slowly open your eyes. Good afternoon and welcome. For those who've been coming every week, this is the third week in the whole aspect was prosperity, abundance, and what all that means to all of us individually and collectively. I know some of you are new today or not new to the idea of the yoga Kundalini, but so I'm going to explain a little bit about what we're going to do in regards to the methodology, the process, if you will, so that we all know what we're doing at the time that we're doing it. Kundalini is yoga. All of it is yoga. So this is nothing that is not yoga. All of it is yoga. It's just how we use the energy in recognizing that we are an energy being that have circuitries, a lot of circuitries. Particularly right now, the circuitries are being activated because of the energy of the earth changing and the energy of the universe, of the sun. There's a lot of energy coming down from the sun called sun flares, and it's impacting all the planets and impacting us. It's coming down to Earth here also. And the earth is activating itself, so we are energetic beings. And so what we're going to do today is not only remove all the blockages and recognize the powers that you all have. So all I'm doing here right now is activating your machinery, your computer, your program, so that you can function at the highest level that you're capable of functioning in this lifetime. All right, so that's what Kundalini is. It's a lot. How are we going to do that today? The whole aspect is abundance that we continue to do. And what we really want to understand is the abundance that comes from within. We are already abundant. We are already everything we need to do. Is how we can manifest that in our lifetimes and remove ourselves from the trapping of the external materialistic commercialism aspect, which is a good thing to live well and have everything we want to have and eat well and all that. I'm not saying any of that. But it's not. What I'm saying is that if we're slave by it, then it becomes suffering. So what yoga is bringing about is recognizing that, yeah, it's all that, but you're already abundant with so many other things, particularly just being here on this earth, your health, and the aspect that if there isn't anything that you not feel abundant with, then you can bring it about with your mind, with your thoughts, with your feelings, with your emotions, with the power that you are. And that's what Yoga Kundalini brings it forward, is to give you the tools so you can do that. So that's sort of in a nutshell what the yogis have been bringing forward to all of us, if you will. And so today, I gave you all a handout. Please, if you do not need it, return it back. Just recycle on paper. But if you want to take it with you, please feel free to take it with you. But what it is so you understand what the sound and vibrations are that we're going to do with the mantras. Mantras really understand that there is a meaning there that we write on it, but that's for the human mind. And you're going to see that Sat Nam and Satanama could mean something different. And it really doesn't mean much, it's just the sound, it's the intention that you put behind the sound and the word. And know that you are the instrument And that as you bring the sound through your mouth, it resonates into the brain, activating parts of the brain and releasing stagnated energy that you have within your brain, and to let go of all those negative thoughts and limiting thoughts, which is what causes scarcity and poverty. So that's sort of what the sounds are about, is to remove the blockages that we have within our bodies, nothing else. Having said that, we need to understand that we need to do the sound correctly, because that's the secret of yoga. If you call it a secret, it's not really a secret, but that's the aspect of yoga that we tend not to pay attention to, and that is the breathing and the sound. And those are the two most powerful things that we can actually have within our abilities to change our consciousness. So we are going to really understand what the breathing is. So we're going to practice a little bit before we go into it, because once we go into it, know that it's moving to remove that stagnated energy that you have within yourselves. That is causing the limited reactions, the limited thoughts, and everything else. Yoga is not easy. However, if you get tired of doing anything, tired meaning painful, close your eyes, lay on your back or whatever comfortable position you are in, and just continue to do the pose or the practice in your mind. Ideally, if you can continue to keep the breath going, that will be wonderful. But just know that everyone is going to be different, so do not compare yourself. Pretend that you're healed by your little self, and this class is just for you. And everybody else, it doesn't matter, because that is what it is. It is for you. What makes it valuable is the cohesive, collective energy, the power that we have within this practice is astronomically powerful for each one of us to get rid of all that stagnation stuff. So the group energy is really important. But just know that if the sound that you're making, know that you're doing it right. Whatever sound comes out of your mouth, you're doing it right, because it's what your body needs. Not the sound that the neighbor's coming out, all right? The same thing with the breathing. So we're going to explain a little bit of the breathing. We're going to do the breathing with a couple of types of different breathing to remove blockages. And we're going to, when I say the pucker your lip, it's going to be like when you put your lips together, like you're going to pucker, and you're going to inhale through the mouth and through the mouth. Okay, so that's one type of breathing that we're going to do, all right, when the aspect of it. And that's going to be, if you get tired, please continue to do the breathing with your mouth closed, but continue to do the breathing. If you get tired doing the pose, stop doing the pose, but continue doing it in the mind, and continue the breathing if possible. Remember that when you get stuck with doing the pose, the sat nam is the power. That's the power word to take you through that resistance that your mind has gone to. So just know that, in particular those who haven't done it in a while, just know that we have tools within yourselves to take you through the resistance, all right? We also video in this, so that ideally if you can continue to do this practice, maybe for a couple of weeks, that would be really good, really good. However, just do what it is good for you. Everyone is different. Okay. Any questions before we start? Now, everyone, I'm missing a handout. Does everyone need the handout to read it? Anyone remembers the words? Because I think,
I'll read it.
Thank you, Mary.
And one thing, is the air conditioning on? Does it feel cold or is it just
Well,
It is.
it'll get warmer once we start moving though, right?
Let's say this. I'm going to kind of put it at a 70, and if it gets warm, then I'll down it up a little bit. Okay, so that it's comfortable, because we need to be comfortable, but knowing that the temperature may change a little bit. Okay, so please sit up straight, and we're going to bring your palms together. All right, and press smartly. Bring your fingers, your thumbs by your breastbones. Okay, and keep your spine straight. Kind of feel your tailbone slightly forward, and that keeps your spine straight. And now we're going to rub the hands. Rub, 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 rub. Continue to rub, 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 rub. Okay, bring the hands by the chest. Keep the hands together. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through the nose. Again, we're going to do it one more time. Take a deep inhale. And exhale through the nose. Good. We're going to say the Om Namo Guruve Namo. We're going to do it together. We say Om Namo in one breath. Guruve Namo on another breath. Okay? Take a deep inhale. When you say bring the tongue to the top of the palate. Inhale. Take a deep inhale. Sustain the breath for a few seconds. Slowly exhale to the nose. Stay there. Now the other one's Adu Guruve Name, Jugadu Guruve Name, Sa Guruve Name, Siddhi Guru Dive Name. We're all going to say it together, okay? And we're going to say it 3 times. And it's in your kanda if you need to look at it. Now we're going to just, we don't need to chant it the same way, just saying it's enough. This is a protection. This is the sound for protecting your entire consciousness and your entire auric field, so nothing penetrates and breaks through it. So all the negativity that surrounds you will not get into your auric field, okay? Now take a deep inhale. Adu Name, Jugadu Name, Sadu Name, Siddhi Name, Adu Name, Jugadu Name, Satu Gurudev Name, Siddhi Guru Name. Last one. Adu Gurudev Name, Jugadu Gurudev Name, Satu Gurudev Name, Siddhi Guru Name. Take a deep inhale. Slowly exhale through the nose, so bring your hands, palms down on top of the knees. Stay there for a few seconds. And now we're going to come onto your hands and knees, and we're going to do the cat and cow. And we're going to do it for 3 minutes, okay? And let's set it up correctly first. Make sure that we're all doing it so that no one's, it's effective for everybody. Now, knees hip width apart, hands parallel to each other, and open up the fingers, okay? Just press the hands smartly on the mat. You're gonna inhale, you're gonna look up, and you're gonna exhale through the nose. And you're gonna do it at your own pace, like you dancing. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, and as you go up, you say sa in your mind, num, when you exhale, and you do it in your mind, sa, num, sa, num, sa, num, sa, inhale, num, exhale, sat, inhale, num, exhale, sat, Inhale. Nam. Exhale. Sat. Nam. 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 You opening up all your vertebrae. You lubricating the vertebra in between each vertebra as you move it up and down. You working on your internal organs. You working on your meridians. You also working on your endocrine system. So that means your adrenal glands, which are on top of the kidneys, as you go up and down. And you're working on your pancreas, which is on top of the liver, as you exhale and inhale. So know that you're clearing. The kidneys and the liver are filters and hold a lot of anger, resentment, and you're clearing that out. So when you say sat nam, you're providing the energy in the mind to move the stagnated energy that is in your lower chakras, the first, second, and third chakra, and at the same time it's opening up your heart. As you bend forward, the heart opens and releases as you bring back. So there's doing a lot. Sat nam, and intentionally you're clearing all the resistance and patterns of limitations and scarcity and of unworthiness that has kept you from knowing the abundance that you have and the abundance that you are in itself. So inhale, sat, nam, 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 sat, nam. Any resistance, bring the sound to the part of the body. Resistance in the form of pain or discomfort. If it's very painful, where the sharp pain, please stop and let me know. That's different, okay? But if it's a discomfort, oh God, I want to stop, then that's not okay. Keep fighting it through. That's your nemesis. That's your resistor. That's the one that's preventing you from moving forward. And that's the one you want to break through. And the sound sat nam, the energy sat nam will help you go through that. A few more seconds. Sat nam, sat nam, sat nam, sat nam. Last one, sat nam. And exhale, bring yourself all the way to the back of your legs. All the way to the back, to your own comfort. Bring the forehead onto the mat and place the hands together. Take a deep inhale and exhale through the nose. Stay there. Here you opening up and you also surrendering. So you're opening up with gratitude and surrendering the resistance that has kept you from recognizing the abundance and the good fortune that you already have, or that will be attracted to you. Just stay there for a few more seconds. Slowly bring your hands flat onto your mat and press yourself up slowly. And if possible, stay sitting in the back of your legs. If that's not possible, you can, if you have a bolster, you can kind of put the bolster in between and sit on the bolster, because what we're going to do, what we like to do, and if not, you can sit here also. But the reason we want to do is because we want to put pressure on these meridians down here, okay? And those meridians they hold a lot of anger, emotion. They're the gallbladder meridians, okay? And they hold a lot of emotion, a lot of anger. All right, it holds a lot of stuff. So we're gonna press on it as we breathe so that we can start to clear all the negative patterns. So if you can, but again, you don't, if that's not for you, remember, you can do this and it's all with intention, okay? Good. I'm gonna put our hands on top of our knees, sit up straight. Spine is really important. And we're gonna do is through the mouth. Remember we say, right? This. Keep doing it. Any resistance to the sa-na, sa-na. Keep doing it. A little bit more. Almost there. Now inhale. Hold it there. Squeeze the sphincter in the pubic area. Hold it there. Continue to hold it there. Exhale to your mouth. We're going to do that again, okay? Hold it there. Inhale. Hold it there. Squeeze the sphincter in the pubic area. Hold it there. Hold it there. Exhale to your mouth. Good. Now take a deep inhale. Come back to center. And slowly exhale through the nose. And stay there. Notice the reset. What we do and think of it as turning the computer off and turning it back on again. Resetting. So those programs of limitation, inferiority, scarcity, unworthiness, all those stuff are delete, 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 delete. Now you can stay where you are, okay? Or you can sit, easy pose, whichever is comfortable for you. You already know what you're doing when you're sitting that way, but this also works, okay? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the hands and we're gonna twist, but we're gonna inhale and exhale through the mouth. Remember the open mouth that I told you about? Make sure that you drink water, make sure you take care of yourselves, all right? But now we're gonna squeeze all the negativity through the spine and out the mouth. And when you breathe through the mouth, we activate it and we send in the air into the brain. Remember, we do a reset, 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 okay? So, we're gonna do, and you start on your left, exhale left, inhale left, exhale right, and continue doing it. Inhale and exhale into the nose. If you have any discomfort, if you want to take a break, continue to do the breathing. Breathing, very important. Remember, secrecy in the breath. When you want to break to the resistance, sat nam, 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 sat nam. Remember, you're squeezing all the limitation that you have within your body. That either was given to you, you picked up from others, or you created yourself in this lifetime or other lifetimes. Know that as you melt away all the resistance, you also melted away the resistance of your ancestry as well as your family. So you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for all your loved ones. So just know that. Maybe that'll give you a little bit more humps. Sa nam, 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 sa nam. Almost there, a little bit more. Sa nam, sa nam, sa nam, sa nam, sa nam, sa nam, sa nam. Almost there, a little bit more. Sa nam, sa nam, sa nam, sa nam, sa nam. Now inhale left. Hold it there. Exhale to the mouth. Hold it there. Inhale to the mouth. Exhale to the nose. Bring the hands top down on top of the knees. And exhale to the nose slowly. Stay there. We're resetting you. So that the program of abundance, prosperity, health, well-being, worthiness, and love is activated. It's already within you. Now it's activated.
Liz, if you feel dizzy, is that normal?
That's normal. Stay there. Just take deep inhales and long exhales. That's a good question. Stay there for a few more seconds. If you need to drink water, please drink water. Take care of yourselves. Good. Take a deep inhale. And exhale to your mouth. You're going to do it again. Take a deep inhale. And exhale to your mouth. Okay. Bring your hands, palms down on top of the knees. And we're just going to inhale and exhale normally. Inhale and exhale through the nose. So we're getting away again, releasing all the tension that we built in our shoulders. Now inhale up, hold it up. Hold it there. Exhale to your mouth, bring the shoulders down. Keep the shoulders where you are, but you're going to inhale again. Hold the breath, tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. Exhale to the mouth. Good. The next one is going to be through the nose. You're going to inhale, and you're going to sustain the breath. And slowly, when you're able, exhale to the nose. And stay there. Notice the quietness. Notice the reset. Notice the silence. Stay there for a few more seconds. Good. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through the nose. Slowly open your eyes. Make sure that your body is centered. How are you doing? Are we ready to? We're going to stand up. Is everyone okay to stand up? If you feel dizzy, just let me know, okay? But we're going to stand up. We're going to continue to move the energy. You're going to be working on your lower chakras, but at the same time, you're going to be working on your energetic system of clearing everything out. Now, remember that we have chakras at the bottom of the feet, okay? So we're going to bring our feet flat and open and separate your legs a little bit wider than hip width apart. Okay. And what we're going to inhale, we're going to inhale up, and you're going to exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. And you're going to continue this at your own pace, inhaling up, exhaling down. Sat, num. Sat, num. Sat, num. And we're going to do that for a little bit. It's about 2 minutes. We may not do 2 minutes. I read the class, and depending upon how the class is, we will do it. Remember, we're using the group energy, which is powerful energy. So let's take advantage of that. In, sat, num. Inhale up, exhale down. Sat, num. And here you're grounding yourself to the earth, and you're connecting yourself to the universe. As you lift up your arms, you're connecting it. As you bring them down, you're bringing that connection to the earth. Your feet are connecting to the earth. So you're being steady. This keeps you centered. This gives you the strength that you need to move forward as you know what to do. Knowing what to do and having the strength to do it are two different things. So this is the abundance that you're receiving now. It's not only knowing what you need to do, but getting the energy behind it to do it. Sat, num. Sat, num. Sat, num. Sat, num. And remember, do it at your own pace, at your own comfort. Any pain, let me know. Any discomfort resistance-wise, continue doing the sound in your mind. Sat, num. Sat, num. Sat, num. Sat, num. Sat, num. Almost there. Sat, num. 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 One more time. Sat, num. Sat. Now let's finish up with the standing up straight. Make sure your feet are flat. Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath, tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. Make sure the fingers are up in the ceiling. Exhale to the mouth, let you tighten, let it go. We're going to do that one more time. Remember, releasing the spine. Inhale, that's what we're here for. Letting go all the stuff that doesn't serve us. Hold it, it's the tight number 1 and number 2. Exhale to the mouth. Good, this time inhale. Slowly exhale through the nose. Bring your hands down, all the way down to your thighs. Stay there for a few seconds. Do not move. Allow your body to integrate. Notice. Notice the strength that you feel. Bring your attention to your heart. Notice the connection of your heart. That's the driver. It's the one that's going to take you through. And it's giving you the motivation, the stamina, the energy behind your desires, behind your thoughts. Just Just know that. Slowly open your eyes with your eyes closed and your legs together. Good. Stand up straight for a few seconds. Take a deep inhale. And exhale to your mouth. Good. Just checking. How is everyone doing? You okay? Good. Now we're going to go onto our backs. What we're going to do, we're going to work on your lower chakras, the 3 lower chakras, okay? Those are the lower chakras of insecurities, or those are the lower chakras of abandonment. Those are the lower chakras of scarcity. Those are the lower chakras of not being good enough. So we're going to work on those. So that means we're going to work. All right, so we're going to breathe. We're going to breathe through the mouth, remember? All right? So remember, that's the power because we're resetting the brain, okay? And if you have any problems with your lower back, you can place your hands palms down and you place your buttocks on top of your hands if you have any problems with your lower back. Or you can put a pillow or blanket underneath. Whatever is going to support your lower back, okay? Because we're going to be here not for too long, but long enough that if you have any challenges with your lower back, you will feel it. And so we're not going to worry about pain in the lower back because we're not doing it correctly, okay? So just take care of yourselves. And what we're going to do, you're going to inhale with your pucker lips. Exhale with your pucker lips. And do it at your own pace. Again, I'm keeping an eye on the group to see how long we're going to do it. It's to be done for 3 minutes. It doesn't mean we're going to do it for 3 minutes. We're going to do it to what is effective for everyone here in the group. Remember, we're looking at the group energy, not the individual energy.
Do the legs have to stay straight?
Yes, straight to you, okay? That's a good question. The legs need to be straight to your body type. So my legs may be 45 degrees, other legs will be 90 degrees, and other legs will be 60 degrees. Everyone is different. So straight to your body type, straight to your abilities. Everyone is a beginner, so please do not compare yourself to anybody else.
Are we inhaling as we bring the feet up?
You're bringing it up. Inhale, exhale to bring them down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Sat, nam. Sat, nam. Sat, nam. Legs down, continue to do the breath, pretend you're moving your legs up and down. Remember, you have that, okay? You have that option. Just continue the breathing and pretend you're moving your legs up and down. Still being done. Remember, we're using the group energy. This is powerful. A little bit more. Give it all you got. This is it. Slowly exhale to the nose. Bring the tongue to the top of the palate. Smell to the nose. Stay there. Try not to move. Even if your body does move, try not to consciously move. Allow your body to integrate. Okay, stay where you are. If you have your hands under your buttocks, keep them there. If you will need to put your hands under your buttocks, put your hands there. And we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna alternate the legs. So we're gonna inhale, left, right leg up, exhale, right leg down. Inhale, left leg up, exhale, left leg down. We're gonna alternate. Inhale,
Is it through the nose or?
through the mouth. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
Through the mouth, just the same breath.
In and out of the mouth.
In and out of the mouth, reactivating the brains, clearing the patterns of the brain. And this is not going to be as long. So we're really resetting your neurological system. Here we're working with your amygdala. We're working with your hypothalamus right now, okay? And your pituitary, which is the master gland. Sending and deleting information from the pituitary, the hypothalamus, and the amygdala. And your pineal gland is bringing out the energy through the brain. So just know that you're doing a lot through the breath. Inhale up, exhale down, with puckering the lips. Any resistance, bring the sat nav with you. We're almost there. Yes. Keep your legs up. Hold the breath. Slowly exhale down. Yeah. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through the nose. take a deep inhale. And exhale to the nose slowly. When you're ready, bring your knees to the chest. And you're going to rock yourself backwards and forwards. Okay? And we're going to do it about 10 times. So we'll tell you when to stop if you will. So just 1. Okay, just back and forth. And this is massaging your spine. And truly allowing your energy to move before we continue with the rest of the practice. So just allowing your internal organs to be massaged, your meridians to be activated continuously. Good. One more time. And again, this is the fountain of youth for the yogis, so that's really what we're doing here. And just hold your knees onto the chest. Take a deep inhale. Exhale to the mouth. Good. We're going to do that 2 more times. You're going to take a deep inhale. And you're going to exhale to the mouth. Again, inhale. And exhale to the mouth. Stay there for a few seconds. And slowly we're going to come into your hands and knees again on tabletop. And what we're going to do now is we're going to balance the 2 sides of the brain. We're going to balance the 2 sides of the body. Remember that we did a reset of your neurological system. Now we're going to balance the 2 sides of the body, okay? So please bring something under your knees if you need to. We're going to be on our knees for a little bit, not too long, but will be long enough if you have any challenges with the knees, okay? So please pull your mat or use a blanket to give you support. And but we're going to start. We're going to continue with the breathing through the pocket lip. Okay, so what we're going to do is just lift up first we start with always with our left leg. Almost there, almost there. Last one, inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale to the nose. Bring yourself all the way down to the back of your legs. Bring the forehead onto the mat and bring the hands, palms down behind your legs. And stay there. Now you're integrating and you're balancing your two sides of your body, your two sides of your brain, the left and right. You're awakening your creativity. You're awakening your intuition, your knowing. You're really removing all the shadows from within yourself. has prevented the light to shine through, which is your own light. Of creativity, insight, knowing, trust, faith. That's shining through. That's what's coming through right now. I'd like you to please bring your attention to your hearts. Take a deep inhale. And slowly exhale to the nose and visualize a crystalline pink light coming from your heart. And as you exhale, it's radiating throughout your body, penetrating every cell, every molecule, every electron, every atom, every nanomolecule of your entire body. With this crystalline pink light coming from your heart. Just pure, unadulterated love. Just feel that. Focus on the sound. That's the sound of love coming from your heart. Just see this beautiful crystalline pink light. Your breath is pulling it out as you inhale. And as you exhale through the nose, you disseminate it, you radiate it, and it penetrates. It radiates throughout your body, filling every cell, every molecule, every electron, every nanomolecule of your entire body, from head to toe. Slowly take a deep inhale. Exhale to the nose. And when you're ready at your own pace, we're going to come back onto tabletop. So again, make sure you have something under your knees. Once on tabletop, we're going to continue to do the same breathing through puckering the lip, inhaling and exhale to the mouth. But we're going to alternate our hands and feet. So it's remember, any resistance, move it through with Sat Nam. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Almost there. Almost there. One more time on this side. Take a deep inhale. Slowly exhale to the nose, so bring yourself all the way down to the back of your legs. Again, palms down by your feet. Stay there. Integrating and balancing the two sides of your body, That two sides of the brain. So that your intuition, your insight, your knowing will help you see the two sides that there is in life, the yin and the yang, the black and the white. Yeah, you'll know what to do. Slowly sit up and come onto your backs. Allow your body to integrate a little bit more before we move to the next one. Now, as you're laying on your back, bring your hands either under your buttocks. If you have any problems with your lower back, keep them palm down by your buttocks, but away from your buttocks, okay? But if you have any problems with your lower back, bring them underneath. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring the top of the feet together, while you're gonna keep them in your mat. And you're gonna inhale out, bring the top of the feet all the way up to the crotch, and exhale down, bring them down again. But you're gonna try to keep the top of the feet together, all right? So you're gonna inhale up, exhale down, 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 inhale up. Do them on the mat. So you keep your legs on the mat, keep the feet together, and you stretch your legs out and bring them up. exhale out, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Perfect. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Sa, num, 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 sa, num. Balancing the three lower chakras, pumping the energy of the three lower chakras. That's what the energy of Kundalini is all about. Moving energy from the sacrum all the way out of the crown of the head. That's what we're doing right now, pumping the energy. Sa, num, 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 sa, num. A little bit more. Sa, num. Removing all the tension from your hips. Sa, num. All the fear, regrets, and anger that's still connected in your hips. Sa, num. Sa, num. Well, 2 more times. Sa, num. Sa, num. At the end, bring the knees together and give yourself a hug. Hold yourself there. Take a deep inhale. Exhale to the mouth. And we're going to do that one more time. Take a deep inhale. This time you're going to hold the breath, tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. Exhale to the mouth. Good. The next one, when you're ready, you're going to inhale. Sustain the breath for a little bit. And then slowly allow it to go through the nose. Stay there. Stay there. Bring both legs down so that the feet are flat on your mat. Good. Stay there for a few more seconds, allowing your body to integrate. Now you're going to straighten out your left leg up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring it flat back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Sa, num. Sa, num. Sa, num. Sa, num. Sa, num. Sa, num. Sa, num.
Alternating legs?
No, individually. Up, down, up. So be bending the knee. Down, up, down, up, down. Sa, num, sa, num, sa, num, sa, num. Working on the first chakra. Sa, num, sa, num, sa, num, sa, num. You have chakras open at the bottom of the feet. The earth chakra. Sa, num, sa, be grounding yourself, be opening up this portal. Sa, num, 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 sa, num. Sa, num, sa, num. 2 more times on your side. Sa, num, sa, num, sa, num, sa, The last one, after the last one, bring your knees to the chest and take a deep inhale. Gonna hold the breath there. Hold it for a few more seconds. Exhale to the mat and squeeze the knees against the chest. Exhale, 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 exhale. Good. As you inhale, release the knees a little bit from your chest, from your belly. Fill it up. Hold it up for a little bit. Tighten number 1 and number 2. Exhale to your mouth. Bring the knees to the chest a little bit. So squeeze it out. Empty. Whatever it is there to empty. At the end, you're going to release the knees away from your belly. Fill it up one more time. Going to hold the breath. Going to tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. And you're going to empty it out through the mat. Bring the knees to the chest. Exhale, all the way out. This is it, guys. Hold the breath there. Exhale some more. Good. Now take a deep inhale. Slowly sustain the breath. Exhale to the nose. Stay there. Take another deep inhale. Exhale to the nose. And when you are ready, you're going to sit up again on easy pose. And this is the last one that is kind of hard. The rest of it is going to be easy sitting. Okay? So sit comfortable. We're not going to be here for too long. I won't tell you how long because we're going to read the class, but it will be the last one. What we just finished doing was grounding it to the earth, but that's not good enough any longer. We're going to ground to the galactic centers as well. So that's what we're going to do. So when you walk out of here, you're going to be balanced, truly. All right, so now we're going to balance to the upper galaxy, if you will. So sit up straight, and let me show you first how we're going to do this. So it's about 8 times up and you hold it for 1 second. 8 times up and you hold it for 1 second. We're almost there. This is the last one. Connecting with the galactic center. This is what will give you stability. Regardless of what happens around you, you connected with the upper and lower energies of the universe and the earth. You'll never be thrown off your balance, ever. Almost there, guys. Almost there. A little bit more. good. Now, bring your arms overhead. Take a deep inhale through the mouth. Hold the breath. Number 1 and number 2. Exhale through the mouth. Hold it. Exhale some more. Inhale again through the mouth. Slowly exhale through the nose and bring your hands down on top of your thighs. Slowly, at your own pace, lay on your back. And bring a blanket with you, but please do not put a bolster under your feet this time. Just bring a blanket because you're going to stay there for a little bit. But lay in your backs, please. And cover yourselves with the blanket because it could be a little cold. Your body's going to continue to integrate and heal. Once you're straightened out, you're going to cross your ankles, the left on top of the right. You're going to bring your hands by your chest, the left hand first, the right hand on top of the left, okay, on your heart. And you're going to stay there. You're going to take a deep inhale and exhale through the nose. You're integrating and you're connecting yourself to the universe through the heart. And connecting yourself to the earth through the heart. Just continue to inhale and exhale. Focus on your hands in the heart. Taking deep inhales and slowly exhale through the nose. talk to each other. And bring your hand to the side of your body. Slowly take a deep inhale. And exhale to your mouth. And start to move your hands and feet, fingers and toes, slowly, bringing yourself back. And move your wrist and your ankles around a little bit more. Starting to really invite the rest of the body to move. Start to move your hip from side to side slowly. Take another deep inhale and exhale to your mouth. Start to move your hips around a little bit. And this time when you inhale, stretch your hands overhead if possible, and stretch your legs in the opposite direction. And just take a deep inhale and an exhale through the mouth. Bringing your entire body back. And do that two times. And the next one, you're going to bring your knees to the chest and you're going to rub the bottom of the feet together and the palms of the hands together. So remember, the feet and the hands are connected to the brain. So what we do is we activate in the brain so that everything is waking up and awake and fresh and alive. So rub, 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 rub. Good. Now bring the knees to the chest. Give yourself a hug. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the nose real deep. Good. And do that again. And move your knees to one side. You know, like a little cat stretch at your own pace from one side to the other. Try to keep your shoulders on your mat by moving the hips from side to side. Welcome yourself back to the new you. Introduce yourself to yourselves. When you are ready, slowly sit up, back into easy pose, back into your regular position. And again, we're going to sit up straight. It's important. We're going to press our hands together and the fingers right in between the breastbones, if you will, and look down a little bit so that the chin is look down, but not the chin of the chest, just opening up your chakra system, so you're opening up the fifth chakra at the same time. And focus your eyes on the fingers, okay? So the eyes are kind of focused on the tip of the nose and goes down onto the fingers, all right? So you're gonna do that, and we're gonna inhale, we're gonna say Sat Nam 3 times. Inhale. Sat Nam. When you say Sat, bring the top of the tongue to the top of the palate. Sat Nam. Good. Inhale. Sat Nam. Good. Stay there for a few seconds. And just notice where you are now. Your whole body, your whole consciousness, your whole mind, feelings, emotions. Just notice. And slowly open your eyes. So, thank you very much.
That's wonderful.
Thank you for coming.
Every week is it different?
It's different. It builds on the previous week, but you don't have to be here the previous week too. But it's better if you do.